Welcome back, everyone, to Epic Universe. I have Nicole with me here today because we have the debut of Celestial Goodnight, which is the fireworks show coming here to Epic Universe. That will debut at 9 p.m. tonight. The park is also open until 9 p.m. It's been open till 10 most nights, but it looks like tonight it is 9. Also, we have Satellite Shakes, which is a brand new location here in Celestial Park selling milkshakes. Just opened today, so we obviously have to check that out. Maybe some new merch. We're gonna hang out here, hopefully have a good time, and bring you guys an awesome conclusion to the night. Now, we have been here pretty much every time something big has happened. We were here for New Year's Eve. We were here for the 1-year anniversary. We were here for the opening of the park. We have just been here for a lot of the kind of development of this park. So this is kind of, I think, like that last step of Epic Universe. It's like, here is the entire park at what it was kind of announced to be upon being announced to the public. So hopefully today, this is kind of like the conclusion to that whole journey we have been on. And then hopefully next, it will be annual passes. Either way, let's get inside. I do see some stormy clouds out there. Hopefully they hold off for a little while and we have a pretty smooth night, because obviously we don't want the fireworks to get delayed or even potentially canceled. This is funny. As we are heading in, this sign here says, please recycle power-up band boxes here, because I'm guessing people just throw them elsewhere. I guess they want them to be easier to access. I would assume they're recyclable though. Nicole and I always have issues coming in. One of us, let's see. Oh, thank you. All right, it worked out this time.
I think they told me, like, it's the sunglasses for me that always trigger it. So I've been trying to lift the sunglasses, and either they fixed it or that's been helping.
I guess so. I was like, every single time. Maybe the last time was okay, but we've always had some weird issue. But today, smooth sailing into Epic we go. Nicole is just saying there are people leaving before the fireworks show, but that makes me kind of wonder, do you think people know that the fireworks show is like debuting tonight? If you're not like a huge like fan of, like, you know, in all the Facebook groups and everything?
If it wasn't for you telling me, I would have no idea.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think people are like, have easy access to that information, and I would definitely be bummed out if I was here and left, only to find out like it was this big debut of a fireworks show and nowhere in the park was posted.
Yeah, we'll have to see. If I see any signage, I'll let you know. Obviously, we'll check the little banner thing over here where it says Court of the Moon. So we'll start there, see if it is on display, check out some merchandise here, get into the park. But yeah, I guess, like, I'm not sure. When we went to Valet, they did tell us, you know, like, enjoy the show tonight. So maybe they just assume that we know. But I don't know. That is interesting. This will also give us a decent idea of wait times right now. So we have 45 minutes for the meet and greet, 50 for fire drill, Dragon Racers is 40, Hiccups, brief delay. I feel like that ride is always on a brief delay. Shows there. Let's see what else we got. Carousel 15, Stardust 15. Curse is 60, but there it is. Universal Celestial Goodnight. So it is posted there for 9 p.m.
Would you know what that is without knowing what that is? Maybe you think it's just the fountain show.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because I thought they called it Celestial Goodnight before without the fireworks. I don't know though. Let's head into Other Worlds Mercantile, see if anything new is in here. I think we have at least the new pin that has released. I think it is for How to Train Your Dragon. You know, looking here at some of the magnets, I actually really like them. You have Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong with the barrel. You have some fun ones over here, the both of them again. Looks like you can put a little photo here, so a little photo frame. Down here we have different colored Yoshis. So a lot of fun stuff here, but I think we need to come like right here is typically where anything new is. Now these are the limited edition portal pins. So we do have Dark Universe. They have now put in Isle of Berk. So you can see right there again, they are huge. And it looks like they are still selling the Chronos. Again, $600 plus $30 shipping and tax, no discounts. It is a pretty steep price, but again, if you're looking for the Chronos, it is available to the public right there. But again, pretty hefty. Again, 0 discounts, no team members, no APs, nothing. We also still have our vinyls for Celestial Park. I think we have a few new things for Captain Cacao. We'll have to see inside of Moonship, but I'm not really seeing anything else too new. We still have the vinyls for Dragons, a few other things. So outside of that, I think that's kind of it for new merch inside of Otherworld. Let's head over to Moonship, Chocolate and Sweets, see if anything new has shown up over here. We do have a new shoulder pail, which is for Captain Cacao. If you guys are looking for it, They have plenty of them in stock. They also have the Captain Cacao 1-year anniversary plushes, which have this kind of metallic-y hat to it. I don't think I actually see any of the original ones out here. Again, they're a little different. They don't have this little like gold print there on the foot. They don't have the metallic-y look and things like that. So definitely a lot more Captain Cacao merch is being made, but this is definitely pretty cute. It's got all the little details. The little magnetic piece is in there. So if you guys are looking for it, this is going for $25. And they finally have released the lug bags for Captain Cacao. These are brand new, I guess kind of a few months old now at this point. They were not here for the 1-year anniversary, however. Got us little like feathers in the cap there. We got the Moonship logo on the back. That is really nice. I like that a lot. The colors are also really nice to that. That is $75 for that. But again, big lug push here at Universal recently. And then you also have this like coin pouch, or I guess like a purse of some sort. Coin purse maybe. Nice and small little zipper there, and that is going to be $35 for that. It looks like they also put a little explanation here of Captain Cacao. You used to be able to ask the team members, but now they have more of a little, I guess, a Spark Notes version of his story. It goes a little bit more in depth when they talk about it, but it's very cool that they're kind of like trying to give you more story to this character. And he is up there inside of their hot air balloon, taking off, sitting, having a good time. As we head back out, they do have caricatures that are being drawn now over here. They've kind of swapped through a few different things that have kind of shown up over there. They had like a stand for the hand-painted stuff as far as like the postcards. They also did the like word things that they have where like you could spell out like your last name or first name or whatever. Also, construction has been going on over here. This is also new. Now they have make a dining reservation here for Atlantic and Blue Dragon. Before it was kind of hard, like you had to almost go to like an external website. Do you remember that? It was like we couldn't make it like through the app originally.
Is it like one of those situations where you can like search it on the app, but then you have to like click a button to take you out of the app to actually reserve?
It might. All I remember is like when we first made reservations, we were not doing it through the Universal app. So I wonder if now they finally have made it work that way. It looks like they are trying to advertise, come on in, some amazing restaurants here, but very interesting. And there's the construction work being done. They've gone vertical. Looks like we have some beams. Nothing too crazy. But also, looks like I'm seeing some storm clouds up there right now. We're gonna walk through the little pathway over here. I feel like we walked through it maybe early on, but a lot of the shrubbery and greenery has really started to bloom here a little bit. Got some of these like little mini trees and things like that finally popping up. But you can kind of like walk through this area. It's a really nice view through here. Again, a lot of horticulture has been done. It looks really nice. The water looks great. Obviously Stardust and Hiccups, it looks like, are finally going out in the backdrop. Or I think that was just Hiccups. I haven't seen Stardust going yet. Hopefully no big issues here, but yeah, nice little walk path. Come off the beaten path. Nobody else is out here. And there is our water with all of our jets. They pretty much go 24/7 out here, at least while the park is going, which is always just crazy. Very excited to see how everything comes to life tonight for our Celestial Goodnight. And as you take it out, it will kind of spit you out right here by the backside of the carousel. Nice little walk path. There are also areas to sit. In time, I imagine these trees will also start to grow, give you a little bit more shade out here. Looks like it is shaded just a little bit. I still haven't seen Stardust going yet. I am gonna look for this milkshake area. Again, Satellite Shakes. I think it's over here connected to Meteor Astro Pub. I saw them doing like a ribbon cutting ceremony this morning. Like I said, I opened the app this morning before I even got out of bed, and I was like, oh, look at this. They have a new option for ordering food. And then I saw it said Satellite Shakes. Looked at it, I was like, oh, like it's just milkshakes. Because I was looking to see what places we could get breakfast at this morning. Turns out I still can't find the hours for Oak and Star. I think it's only from like 10 to 10:30. So if you have EPA, that's great, but otherwise you only get like 30 minutes. I'm just not seeing Stardust go, but it could be from these storms. Maybe there's stuff that's just a little too close, but I don't think I've seen it going since we got in. I did see Hiccups for a split second. I'm not really sure, but all right, let's go see if we can find where these milkshakes are. Look how busy Meteor Astro Pub is right now. It's like 4 o'clock or so kind of like that like weird time before dinner, but after lunch. While they're about to do a little show. Also, I don't know where they are. Do you know any idea where the milkshakes are, Nicole?
I see a window right here.
I think that's mobile order.
Bar?
No, I think it's outside. We might have to like loop around. So it says we're like right next to it. It's basically on the edge of Meteor Astropub. But right here is the Coca-Cola booth. So I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere over here. So it's saying it's like right here. Somewhere on the map it's like where we're standing, but like right on the other side. So I think we're gonna go inside and ask. Nicole was right. It is just this window here, but there's no like signage or anything that kind of indicates that this is Satellite Shakes. They gotta put a big banner or something up here. Yes, I'm looking for signage. We placed our order. It looks like it's only mobile order as well, but I don't see anything that says anything for shakes. I'm looking for signage out here. I don't see it. There is a team member out here, but outside of that, I'm not sure where they advertise it other than in the app. So this is the Captain Cacao's Starlight Voyage. It is a chocolate shake layered with rich ganache, marshmallows, blackberry syrup, and a praline crunch finished with chocolate whipped topping, blue starlight ribbon, and Captain Cacao's signature hat. So this is a beautiful looking shake overall. Go ahead and try it out. It looks beautiful though. They've got some glitter up there. They've got Captain Cacao's hat right there, some stars. Look at the way they layered this as well. It looks thick. Did you get it or no? Not yet?
These straws are hard.
Yeah, so they're thick straws, but they're like paper, so sometimes I feel like they get a lot of air. But look at that thing, that looks insanely good. It is so hot, it's like melting immediately though. All right, so I just tried, we're trying to like get some out of there because it's a little frothy, a little thick. I really like that. I think it's really good. It's got a nice little crunch in there. I think that's like the praline crunch or whatever. It's got a nice kind of like good chocolate flavor, very messy as you can see. By Nicole's fingers there. How are you liking the flavor?
So my first sip, I was only getting like the berry syrup, but I'm like, this is way too fruity for me. I think the crunchy bits are really, really nice, and the chocolate is nice, but it's a little heavy on a hot day, so keep that in mind. This like rich, heavy, thick, chocolatey berry shake is a lot on like a 90+ Orlando summer day.
We are heading over to Oak and Star, but it looks like there's quite a bit of reserved seating. As you can see, VIP viewing is also over here to the right somewhere, but they have roped this all off. Oh, maybe this is different. That looks like some steel. But all of this is already roped off for tonight. And I think at this point, we'll probably end up trying to get out here maybe around 8:15, 8:30 to stake out a nice spot and get you guys a good viewing of the show. I also found out it looks like Captain Cacao is not doing meet and greets anymore for the rest of the day. I think he stops at 4, unfortunately. But we are coming over here, like I said, to Oak and Star. It looks like it's gonna rain. I'm seeing a little bit of a mist happening right now, so maybe we're just gonna eat a little bit, wait it out, and then hopefully get on a few attractions here before the show. Well, I feel like we ordered one of the traditionals here, which is the 2 meat, 1 side. We did the brisket, the ribs, and the 3 cheese mac and cheese. They did switch up the menu a little bit. I remember last time we were here, I think they did like, was it like 2 and 2 or 3 and 2? They did some variations of different things. Now it's pretty straightforward. It is just like either 1 meat or 2 meat with 1 side, or like the big family platter. And that's all you can really do. They kind of like took a few different options away. Again, I think if you are looking for a burger though, I would say this is the best burger on all Universal property. One of the best burgers in Orlando. I think this is hands down insanely good. But not doing it right now. We're just gonna split something because I think we're gonna get a little something later as well. So nothing too crazy. We'll just split this 2 meat, 1 side. And I said this before, I think the 1 meat, 1 side actually gives you more. And if you look in the image, so for example, they use ribs for both options. So in the 1 meat, you can see 4 ribs. And the 2 meat, there's 2 ribs with I think like a brisket or something as well. So you get a little less meat with the 2 meats, but it's only like an extra like buck or 2. So I think that's why is like you're getting 2 options, but you're not necessarily doubling the size as much. You're just getting a little bit more of something else, I guess. So they cut the ribs in half, I know for sure. So you're gonna get 2 instead of 4, which again, keep that in mind. If you're looking for one of the specific meats and you wanna try 2 things, you will get significantly less of one of the options that maybe you want more. So like I said, just keep it in mind if you guys are trying to do 2 versus 1.
Don't go around tonight, don't do it, it's bound to take your life. Almost there's a fine moon on the rise.
feel like this is almost like our go-to meal is like ribs for Nicole. She loves the ribs here. And then I'll either do like a brisket or a pork. I like the pulled pork. But it also looks like you got 3 ribs. So I thought it was 2 normally, right?
We broke the system.
We broke the system, I guess. Yeah, so I guess you get 3. In the image, it's 2 and 4, and I think you used to get 2. Maybe they upped it. Maybe people felt like, hey, we need to get more than 2 ribs for this portion. So, but 2 pieces of brisket there. I think probably the pulled pork is the biggest portion in the 2-parter, right?
It feels like it would make sense. Like just like a scoop of pulled pork maybe goes a long way, or like it feels like it's a bigger portion than just like 2 slices.
Nicole's pretty picky about ribs too. And where would you rank these, I guess, amongst like ribs that you've had?
I feel like these are probably like one of my favorite ribs.
Really?
You know, I'm not like, I'm picky, but I don't think I'm like barbecue picky. Like I like Texas Roadhouse ribs, I like Cheddar's ribs, I like your ribs. But these might be like my #1 spot. And I really like their barbecue sauce. I wish we could buy that because I would put that on like everything at home.
Yeah, barbecue sauce in the parks has been good because even Woody's Roundup, they had a really good barbecue sauce too.
About that.
Yeah. So I think like, I don't know, whatever it is, they do great barbecue sauce in the theme parks, I feel like. Also, I want to point out how tender I am hardly pushing right now. Like, look at this. I can cut this with like, and it's cutting through the brisket. Like that is a super tender brisket. And like, that's the big thing. Sometimes briskets are so tough. I mean, that's just like, I don't know. I think that's so good to know that you have like a tender brisket that's been sitting and smoking for a while. They are already holding signs for Celestial Goodnight. I don't know if these are people waiting for the show. We still have like 2 to 3 hours left, but people might be already lining up. They have this area roped off. I don't really know where we're gonna end up going here, but that is crazy. Look at that, more signage. We are on the Osmo Pocket. I thought, what if we do a little like walk and vibe, get some stabilized footage in here for you guys so you guys can just enjoy walking through the park a little bit as we are walking, enjoying our time here. Let's go experience Isle of Burke. I did see we had a 20-minute wait for hiccups, so we're gonna go check that out. But just enjoy the sights and sounds of Epic Universe. I don't think Hiccups is going, do you?
Nope.
I think it just went down. It was 20 minutes, but I feel like I haven't seen it. So I wanted some ambiance of the coaster coming through.
It is delayed.
Is it delayed?
Yes, sir.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, Stardust?
Stardust is 20. Well, dang. We only have 1 fire in the mouth right now. The left one. No fire in this one over here. But all right, we'll come back. Maybe Hiccups will be up in a little bit. I think we saw the carousel was 5 minutes. Haven't done that in a little bit. Nicole and I were taking guesses on how many of the vehicles were not working today. I feel like there's always a few of them that are shut down. I think almost every single time we've come, one of them is like in the process of going down. Do you not feel like that? Like
There's always been like something roped off here. Yes.
yeah, like one of them is just like they're in the process of it. I think there's gonna be, I said 6, maybe that's too high. She said 3. We'll see how many are available. I think Nicole might be right. I'm seeing like 1 here, maybe 2. I think most of these are finally working. I think they've really patched up any of the issues they had. All right, we are all ready to go. Guys, I don't think any of these are broken. They have touched up this entire thing. Really proud of Epic for doing that. I think that's awesome. There was always numbers of them that were broken. And now I don't see a single one that is down. I am realizing some of the lights are not working though on the tops. I think this is the spot we will be staking tonight. It is in, like I said, about an hour, hour and a half right now. People are out here waiting already, but we have a tripod. We should have a nice stabilized footage for you. That's interesting. They have Ministry of Magic pointing this way as well, along with Celestial Goodnight on the other side. But the sun is starting to set here. I need to go get my tripod. I do want to make you guys aware of Epic Universe's exclusive new nighttime ticket they have. I think there's 2 days, and you have access to the park from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m., but you can get in as early as 7 p.m. So a total of 5 hours. That ticket starts at $179. However, there's only 2 days right now. So my guess is in time, maybe they add more of them. A lot of people are comparing them to Orlando Informer meetup tickets. I don't really know. I feel like Orlando Informer, you know, they advertise really low crowds and all of the food and drinks are included. This is drinks and snacks. They don't say food. So that kind of makes me think that restaurants and things like that will not be open. Obviously, we have to wait and see exactly what is included. But if you guys are interested, that is an option. I believe those tickets go on sale mid-August. Now, if you guys are planning to visit Epic Universe in general, I would say that's roughly the price of a ticket anyway, and you can get a lot more hours in the park. Now, it doesn't include your drinks, and it doesn't include your snacks, and potentially, if there's really low wait times, it wouldn't include things like an express pass being, you know, lower wait times or whatever. So that is an option, just kind of letting you guys know. I haven't tried it myself. Obviously, it isn't out there yet, and I don't know if we're going to be trying it, but I do want to at least express that that is something that you can do, starting at $179, exclusive nighttime event thing here at Epic. They just are starting it. Like I said, I think tickets go on sale in August, and then it's 2 October dates, and that's it right now. Something that is really nice about valet and being a pass holder, so it is included at the other parks, but it is also included here at Epic. It isn't an additional charge. As long as you have that top tier, you have access to included valet, which is really nice. So I get to come over here, have them bring out my car really quick, grab my tripod, and head right back into the park. Tripod acquired. We are back in the park. Let's go set up.
Travelers, join us in 10 minutes at the Cosmos Fountains, where we will present our fireworks spectacular, Universal Celestial Goodnight. Greetings, travelers. The time has come for the Chronos to align. Across the cosmos, the energy of every portal will soon ignite, channeling the power of the stars as Universal Epic Universe bids you a celestial goodnight. backgrounds and jungle adventures. Traveled through time using your wizarding magic. Stood face to face with monsters and darkness. And soared beyond the clouds with dragons. Now, Celestial Park invites you to a final celebration of these epic worlds. your explorations live on in the stars above and within you. Until the next epic journey calls you back, farewell and good night.
Well, I already know this video will be demonetized because I want you guys to see the entire show. So I know this video is longer, I know it's demonetized. So if you don't mind, please just consider giving this video a big thumbs up. It will at least help out. And if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Now, how did I like that show? I loved it. Absolutely beautiful. I thought the firework display was perfect. I loved the additions. We got the Donkey Kong stuff going on in there, which was awesome. I also really liked all of the Dark Universe stuff. I thought that was great. Adding those voice lines. Firework display was huge. Again, over at Universal Studios, they can't really go big like they do here. Over here, massive fireworks. I don't know how much it captured from the sides. You could actually see off to the right and to the left, they were shooting from like Dark Universe and Ministry, little like kind of like blips as well. Not quite as big, it didn't look like. But overall, it was just insanely good. Absolutely love it. Here's the big thing. When you come to a park like Epic Universe, you need something to kind of like close it out. And I think this is what they needed. You come here, you spend the money, you ride the rides, but then you kind of like, you have the show, but then like you're leaving the park and you're kind of wanting that big like wow factor to say like, good night, Epic Universe. And I think this show was a great way to now let people feel like the night is done. And that's what I think Celestial Goodnight is. It's like the last firework goes off, you love it, everything was grand, and you're like, okay, I'm done at the park, the night is over, and it just feels good. It feels like the night is complete. It's like the big exclamation point at the end of the sentence, and that's what I feel like this has done. You know, it's that nice end reveal. It's just, it's perfect. It's what this park needed, and I'm really excited that it's finally here. Now, to my knowledge, this should be going every single night, weather permitting. So it should be here throughout the year. If you guys are showing up, it should be going, and that is it. I don't have any inclination that says otherwise. Everything that I've been hearing is saying that this is a permanent thing every single night. So if you guys are visiting in the future, hopefully, congratulations, you now have this available to you as well. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed the visuals here. As we are closing out, looks like our car is up there. How did you enjoy the show?
I think my favorite part of the entire show was the new soundtrack that went along with it.
Yeah.
I feel like typically the fountain show is like a little boring in my opinion. Like I'd much rather spend my last half hour on a ride than like waiting for the show. So I think the fireworks really add a lot to it, but the soundtrack really caught my attention more than anything. So I think this has stepped up the show by like 1,000,000%. And I won't be as huffy puffy if you want to sit and watch the show at the end of the night and miss out on like a late night Stardust ride.
Yeah, again, the fountain show, it's nice, but it's like you needed like that little extra to it. And like I said, those fireworks have done that. Also, I think, like she said, the soundtrack was great, but we kind of talked about that briefly. Absolutely loved the soundtrack. The additions were really nice. Overall, absolutely loved the show. And like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy it in the future if you guys end up visiting Epic Universe. Now we are getting out of here. Hopefully we'll see what's going on back in the parks, but I don't know when we're coming back to Epic, unfortunately. Maybe we'll get annual passes at some point, but we have no idea. No announcements have been made, but yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.